exchange with the Native Americans, aren't they? Because they're the ones going out into the countryside. And they are, on the whole, Scottish. Daniel Boone is a Scot. Trying to find some names. You know the Daniel Boone story. Daniel Boone is a Scot. Well, Bill Hickok is a Scot. You name it. All of the great huntsmen, Wild Bill Hickok is a Scot. They're all Scottish, right? They're all Scottish. So if we look at, this is a fake patchwork. This is from Cocheco Printing Company in northeastern United States. It's in the Rhode Island collection, 1882. It gives us a reminder of how accurate their visual memory is, their taste for these things is. And they've given us even the two madder red shades, even though this has been artificially created. And then, you know, all of this, none of this is stitched. This is all fake. So presumably, if you got above yourself and felt that you didn't need to do stitching anymore, you could buy this. The paisley is also very telling within here because of its reference to the Paisley Calcutta East Indiamen trading in New York. And the turkey red, of course, still a term that in 1882 was one that they could use because of its cultural currency to actually sell these fabrics. And so the Cocheco books reference these, the sample books reference these as including turkey red. But it goes further, you see, into this arena of being trustworthy. And so the one on the right, no surprise, what it's doing is advertising. It's actually advertising Hoyle's candy, as you can see. But it's actually telling us quite clearly what, because getting a suntan, going to the beach, really becomes fashionable in the 1920s. It's when Elizabeth Arden kicks off, she makes the first sun cream, etc. That's what their success is based on. And you can see that they're illustrating what was the standard practice, which was to have red and white, turkey red and white striped awnings. That was the standard practice because it was accepted as being the one color that wouldn't go away. And here we have our, you know, we talked about flour sacks. Here we have our flour sack printed in this deep, rich color. And as I say, no one ever used it for advertising, but we know that it's flour sacks that actually transformed into screen printing, that women were wearing flour sacks, and so they were beginning to want them fast dyed. And the flour sack manufacturers were requesting turkey red dyed flour sacks. I've only seen one example once in a situation where I couldn't photograph it. But the bandana, now we're getting a little closer to cowboys. The bandana was associated with hobos. Yeah, okay. There it is. You're beginning to see your little spotted red bandana. And with what would then have been called mammy, wearing it as they were worn across the plantations. And of course, here's the typical American tablecloth with its turkey red. We're getting a tiny bit closer, but these images date from 1924, 1926. Where's our cowboy? Well, finally we get to the cowboy. So the red bandana wins as the cowboy emblem for two reasons. It was adopted consciously by the cowboy culture themselves. We'll come back to that. But what really pushed it into making it a visual certainty that lovely little black and white dog with his bandana was going to be identified as a cowboy is American films.